Welcome everyone to Impact. This is our first show of the new year. So Happy New Year to everyone. And today, appropriately, we have our very special guest, the new mayor of the city of Schenectady, Gary McCarthy. Mayor, congratulations and welcome to Impact again.
Thank you, Nick. It's great to be here. Great to be again part of this show as it continues to grow and provide a great community service in terms of getting information out and
yes,
continuing to build on the good things at Open Stage Media.
Well, we're trying. You know, we have an open invitation to the city and any officials that would like to come and speak with us so we can outreach to the public on behalf of yourself and the city of Schenectady.
It's one of the things that I'd like to do on a more frequent basis, not just myself, but other department heads in the city, so that we make the city more transparent and allow people to just better understand the workings of government and some of the process there, whether you're getting a dog license or building permit or other things, that to be able to use Open Stage Media, use Impact to avail this resource so that the community does understand some of the things that we do, and that people don't necessarily use city services all the time, so that if you're getting a building permit once every 5 years or something, that you understand that process.
Yes, well, this is the venue to do it, and we appreciate your offering that. Of course, you're no stranger to public access or television, being a past president of Schenectady Access Cable Council and the former operator of public access, and instrumental in bringing it to a new level.
With your great assistance, it was a team effort.
Yeah, well, myself and others, but I think it was a great effort, a worthwhile effort, and we're off to new horizons here. Yes. At Open Stage Media, so thanks to you for that also. Well, as the new mayor, I'm sure you have personal priorities and you have obligatory priorities for the running of the city of Schenectady. Not the politics is over, the elections are done. As we say, we put our nose to the grindstone and we go to work. So what are your personal priorities for the year, starting off on your new term?
Some of it is we've started at City Hall to change somewhat the perception of the city, where I want Schenectady to be known as a city of excellence, and kind of using the tagline, the good is not good enough. That whatever we do, we want to do well, and want to do it in a manner that reflects well on the community and creates a level of respect, so that the residents of the community can take pride here. We want to market Schenectady, we want to be able to bring people and businesses here where people will want to make it their home, a place to work, and we have the great arts and entertainment district downtown here, where Proctors is again the center of that.
Yes, we do. And we have great neighborhoods that, you know, we can always improve upon. Schenectady has wonderful resources, Central Park, Proctors, as you said, Stockade. I don't have to rattle them off to you. You're the mayor. You've been doing this for many years. But I think what we need, if I may personally inject, is personal pride in our city. So if we can all absorb that under your leadership, I think that we can go to much higher levels and have a great city.
Exactly.
A greater city.
And I'm always telling people that you never know when your actions will make a difference, or one person can have a dramatic impact by just doing little things. You know, it's little changes in the neighborhood, whether it's participating in a neighborhood watch or helping a neighbor make sure their garbage is out if you have a senior citizen next door.
Yes.
But those little things add up, and it just does that, where again, people can take pride in the neighborhood, take pride in the community, and it adds to the overall respect of Schenectady.
And it's catching.
Exactly.
It's like if you take care of your lawn and you fertilize it and you put flowers out, then the neighbor next door goes, hey, maybe I should spruce it up a little bit. It really is catching. I remember years ago, Al Danzig and Vince Master Francisco from the Boys Club had a program called This One's For You at Proctors, and it was a volunteer day. And what they did is they thanked all the volunteers in Schenectady, whether you helped a senior citizen would bring their groceries in or shovel their walk or whatever, you were a volunteer, and it was an amazing turnout. And Schenectady's a wonderful city for volunteerism. I think we're unique, wouldn't you say?
Yes, we clearly have a tremendous willingness of people to come forth and help out in ways that you least expect, and a lot of times in manners that people don't get recognition for it. They're not looking for recognition. They just want to help somebody They want to do something, fill a void that where something isn't getting done, and they do it without asking for anything, without asking for a pat on the back or any public recognition.
Yes, they do. Yep, and it's wonderful to see.
Exactly.
Are there any specific programs or new new programs that are coming up that you can talk about for the city of Schenectady?
We will do a press conference tomorrow.
Okay.
That will announce some continuation, some housing programs to attract individuals to Schenectady, where we're marketing the community to middle-class people. We want people to come here, live here, participate in Schenectady.
Is that in addition to the Key Bank program?
It's in conjunction with
conjunction
that.
with, that's great.
Continuing that, where, you know, that's very exciting. You know, Jeff Stone, the president of Key in the region here, has really been an asset to Schenectady, and they have marketed that unique program, unique financing for Schenectady, which has really generated a lot of interest and activity. And I want to make sure that the city follows up on that.
That's terrific. That's what we need, is more owner-occupied in the neighborhoods. I know the housing stock's an issue. There's a lot of multiple families. We prefer owner-occupied if we can. So in ways to enable people to do that and take pride in their neighborhood and reside in these buildings, I think it would be terrific. So home ownership is important, and the neighborhood infrastructure is important.
Exactly.
So I'm glad to hear that you're doing something about that, and then the city is looking at new programs.
Exactly.
Yeah. What else is going on? I know you've had cooperative. Everybody says consolidation, consolidation. I mean, that word's been used for the last 25, 30 years. And governments try. But I know the city is hooked up with the county on maintenance of Bureau of Services vehicles and things like that until you built a new center. Is there any snow plowing or engineering type?
We're still doing that with the county. We're send city vehicles out to the county facility where they do repair work and maintenance on it. We have modified our agreements with the county and other towns with our salt facility on Foster Avenue, so that trucks who are working in the northern side of the county don't have to go back to Keller Avenue. They can refill at the facility on Foster Avenue. It just becomes more efficient.
Sure.
We're doing some plowing for the school district. And so there are a lot of things that are happening in an interagency and intergovernmental fashion that aren't necessarily great big dramatic things or press events, but what I would call a consistent and systematic way of looking to how do we do things better, how do we do things cheaper, and that's an ongoing process. And again, our partners in the school district and the county have been very receptive, and we just do it again as an ongoing incremental process.
Well, that partnering with other local governments is important. No government can be an island by itself. So the cooperation with city, county, school districts, neighboring municipalities can benefit everyone. So
and it does, and that's what we want to continue to do. And we ask anybody who might be watching Impact today that if they have any ideas or suggestions, to feel free to give me a call, or any members of the city council or county legislature, to put them forward, and we'll look at them and see what we can do to actually implement things and make things better.
Well, thank you for that invitation. Remember, if you want to make suggestions to the mayor, you can contact us at impact@proctors.org. That's our email address, impact@proctors.org, and we'll get that information to Mayor McCarthy. So thanks for that offer. So is there anything else in the New Horizon for the city coming up? I know there's organizational issues. Are all your department heads and departments staffed and ready to go? Are you making any changes in the city departments?
Not looking to make
any. About a minute.
We're not making any dramatic changes in terms of staffing. Got a good team in place, and want to continue to utilize their talents and skills to make Schenectady the place that we all want it to be. And again, want it to be a great city.
Well, as I said, now that the elections are over, the politics aside, we all have to support the city under your leadership, Mayor McCarthy, and we encourage the community to do that. I know that Impact will. You have an open invitation here to come back whenever you wish, and to have city officials and employees come and communicate with our viewing audience. So we want to thank you again for taking the time Mayor Gary McCarthy for coming to visit with us today, and we extend that open invitation to you for the future. And
Thank you, Nick.
Happy New Year and good luck in your first term.
Same to you, Nick. And
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate your friendship and help over the years.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.